I'd like to introduce you to my good friend Marc, and we have some news that we'd like to share with you. Would you like to tell him about the integral spiritual experience?
Oh my God, what a great thought. Integral spiritual experience. The future of love coming at you with us together. Integral spiritual experience, future of love at Asilomar this coming new year.
Why should people go?
People should go because, oh my God, did you hear about last year? It was so great. Like 600 people came from 37 different countries, and we did this beautiful, deep exploration of the teaching called the New Enlightenment, Awakening the Unique Self. And actually—
But that was last year. What's going to happen this year?
Well, I just got to tell you, before we talk about this year, everybody who was there last year is now enlightened. That's not true. This year we're going to be going the next step in the journey and talking about love, evolutionary integral relationships, the move from unique self to unique relationship. And just being there is going to be this big, huge community of people who've got a shared set of dreams, a shared set of interior understandings, to really be with the evolutionary integral tribe. And I use tribe in the second tier way.
But don't you think most people are done working on their relationships?
I think most people are just done, right? But actually, what is life? I mean, Di, let's just look at us.
Yeah.
Here we are, working on our relationship all the time.
Right.
And there's a few things I need to talk to you about.
What are they?
Let's talk later, off camera, okay? Because we're always working on our relationships, right? That's what it is. Relationship is actually the crucible for human evolution. It's the place that we clash with each other, where we feel our differences, where we have to actually feel into what's our egoic self, what's our false self, where does our true self actually come online, how does our unique self come to play. And we're going to walk through relationships based on an understanding of levels of consciousness, the masculine and the feminine.
How come you're not asking me any questions?
Because we said before that you were going to ask me questions. But you know, let's
just shift it up.
This is a relationship issue, right? The woman makes a plan before, the guy does it, then she comes and complains. And then somehow you get in trouble later. Classical masculine feminine moment. So let's switch up here, get me out of trouble. Here we go. Hey, I'd like to introduce you all to my friend, Diane Musho-Hamilton. Diane, we're about to walk into the future of love.
Yes, we are.
Tell us something about what's coming up.
What's coming up is a beautiful gathering of the integral tribe over New Year's. So it's celebrative, it's a ritual, and it's also a really deep dive into the evolutionary dimension of relationship. We want to show people that to the extent that we relate to our relational lives as growing, changing, evolving, emergent processes, that basically it becomes much more workable than when we look at them as projects that we're trying to achieve something. So we're interested in that.
Wow. Wow. And if you were like living in, I don't know, Omaha, Nebraska, and you weren't sure what to do for New Year, why should you come to Integral Spiritual Experience?
Well, because you'll be there.
Oh my God. Right? And because she'll be there.
And because all these other people will be there.
And you know what? Our love lists are too short. You know, our love lists are confused with our egocentric security needs lists. But one of the things that Diane and I want to share with you is, you know, expand your love list. That doesn't mean your romance list. It's the people that you love. Di's my friend, right? I'm Di's friend, and we love each other. Loving each other is a big deal in the world. So just from an integral...
It's more challenging than I would like.
You know, but when you interrupt me, like when we're on camera, see, this is another masculine feminine moment. Now, if I had done that, you see this we're going to try and work out there. So let's just conclude with an old, you know, ecstatic ritual from the whirling dervishes of the Sufis. Di, will you give me a little kiss on the cheek? Come on, here we go. Little kissing. Nice, be there.